supposed to be the last section, but it's just too damn hot and I'm dying and I gotta feed the cats. You know, that old chestnut. On Tuesday at noon, as these videos are called, I started out with a trip to Bunnings to buy all the stuff I would need to make a Güira. Now, I didn't know exactly what I would need, so I just kind of bought stuff and guessed. And it turns out I bought some stuff incorrectly. That was the wrong thing. And you'll find out in this episode what I did wrong. I will go to the local hardware store, the Bunnings there, tomorrow morning, and I will get the correct parts, and I will finish this darn thing, and then I will upload that. So part 3 will be up tomorrow, and hopefully this week's episode will be complete by the end of this week, which would be good, right? Alright, so here's me using the edge of my table saw as a right angle to fold it down. Now, I know there are devices and tools and whatnot that help you do this much easier than bending it on the table and smashing it with a mallet, but I tried to do this with only tools that I could find at the hardware store for some silly reason. When I tried to actually find the pliers, the grippy pliery things, at my local shop, the guy not only didn't have them, but he had no idea what I was talking about. It was actually kind of funny. Yeah, but I mean, I got there in the end. It's all folded over. It's not particularly tidy, but I kind of like the look of it. You know, it looks like it's been done by hand. And when I was clamping that plank across the top, it didn't affect the dimpling at all. Yeah. I probably should have folded it before I had pounded all this stuff out. That probably would have been much easier. But I've learned so much on this project that I'll just be able to do the next one better and easier with much less effort. Yeah. So this is all folded down, and it's made incredibly thick pockets. Oh, this is me making a handle. Just, again, winging it. No idea what I'm doing. And one of the tabs is way longer than the other, and that's okay. Marking out half-inch increments for the rivets and drilling them all out using WD-40 as a cutting fluid, and I know that's not entirely correct, but whatever, it is what it is. You know. Yeah, so those are all drilled out. And now this is me trying to make it round without actually doing anything properly. I didn't think this part through at all. I'm just winging it. You know, I've cut myself a couple times at this point. Busted out the band clamp. Alright, so here's where I've realized that the holes don't line up because the edges aren't square because they're not perfectly nailed flat, so I've now started poking the holes all the way through again. And I got out the rivets and the rivet gun, and the grip doesn't go all the way through because everything's piled up in the corners so much thicker than I thought it would because I wasn't able to actually fold it perfectly flat, which now in hindsight makes perfect sense because, you know, and I drilled out the rivets. Stay tuned for the next installment, which should be coming out either tomorrow or Saturday, depending. I've got about 7 different jobs on the go. I'm trying to squeeze this in while things are drying, which is why this is taking forever. If you like this series, I might do more of these. Some people like watching people fail abjectly and bleed all over the projects that they're trying to make. Jeebers. Anyway, share and like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that stuff. My videos come out at least every Tuesday, if not more often. Down in the comments, let me know things that you've started and completely failed. See you guys in a couple days.